There are now hundreds of fake items flooding the retail market in Australia, everything from fake clothes, fake DVDs, fake handbags, you name it. In fact, counterfeiting is now a billion-dollar industry here in Australia, which is often funding criminal empires. And Glenn Conley went in search of the culprits.
Go away, Tony. Go away, man. Why do you do it? Simple. Stop, you Hey.
For a little man, Tony Azad has a big temper. This angry little ant makes his living selling cheap rip-off T-shirts and jackets. And doesn't he hate being exposed?
What are you doing, man? This is my time to make money, man. But you're not making money legally. Or honestly. Legally.
Tony.
Go away,
Tony. Go away. Do yourself a favour.
Gavin Warren is a private investigator, showing us just how obvious these rip-off merchants are, blatantly selling everything from Formula One merchandise and Louis Vuitton handbags to top-brand perfumes and every imaginable fashion label. Gavin knows Tony very well.
There's obviously a lot of money to be made, but do you really consider the damage that you're doing to the people who make the real thing and the people that own the license to these things?
The thing is, I just work here, man. You know what I mean?
But you know you're doing the wrong thing.
Who says I'm doing the wrong thing?
You're selling fakes. That's wrong.
And you in the car, if I see it again, I'll break the balls. This is the sort of thing that we get virtually every time we go and do an enforcement action.
Now, if you think flogging fakes is only hurting big wealthy companies, think again and listen to where the money may be going.
It's wrong. You are financing the black market. You're financing people who don't pay tax, who don't declare their income. You're financing people who will often channel money through to organised crime. There's a lot of evidence about that. There's a growing body of evidence that some of the money from counterfeiting goes to terrorism.
In the United States, as drug dealers are being penalised more and more harshly, terrorists are turning to counterfeiting as a way of funding their activities. Some of the world's biggest brand names are now getting tough. The likes of Cartier, Louis Vuitton and Ferrari have hired lawyer Stephen Stern to track down dodgy types like Tony Azad and take action.
What's your message to those people out there continuing to sell fakes and counterfeits?
It's very simple. It's only a matter of time before they'll get caught.
Just like Jacqueline Felice, who was this week fined $5,500 over a plan to sell fake handbags to her well-heeled friends in Sydney's eastern suburbs.
BMW, have a look at the quality of the stitching. The quality of the stitching is just shocking, absolutely shocking. If it was an original, it would be $200 to $300 for a top, $500 to $600 for a pair of jeans.
We're selling them here for $20, $30 and $40.
$20, $30, $40. They're not original.
Back at Dandenong Market, we find another stall full of fakes, largely Formula One gear and cheap remakes of European designer Von Dutch. This stall is run by Alex Rahimi, who disappears into thin air when we arrive.
Do you know what damage you're doing to the people who make these real products?
The internet, in particular auction website eBay. But here, according to private investigator Craig Douglas, many buyers are being duped into thinking they're buying originals.
At a market, you can actually look at the item before you purchase it. But on the internet, unfortunately, caveat emptor applies, and it's buyer beware. You've got to be very careful what you're buying. The product is too cheap. There's a reasonable chance it's not a genuine product.
Craig cites top-brand sporting goods, designer handbags, high fashion and cheap prescription drugs as the things to be most wary of when bidding online.
You've got to be careful of the product that you're buying and the price you're paying. Obviously, much better to buy it from an authorised retailer where you can actually look at the product prior to purchase.
In Australia, Customs is seizing about 5,000 shipments per year at the moment. In a recent 12-month period, we seized well over 2 million separate items that were counterfeit or fake of some sort.
At Australia's airports and docks, customs officers are intercepting and destroying many fakes before they make it to the market stalls.
The penalties can be very tough, anything up to 2 years jail and or a $55,000 fine for an offence under the Trademarks Act.
And back at the market, the head security gorilla, who won't tell us his name, accuses us of coming to his market and upsetting innocent stallholders. Management, who want us out of the market, refuse to face questions about their role in protecting illegal activity.
Management don't want to stop it. Security don't want to stop it.
Security
How
wants
do you
to stop
start?
it. Unfortunately, we're finding it hard to stop it. We find it hard to stop it. Coming into the country, we find it hard to stop the actual market sellers.
And then there's little Tony Azad, who, short of some serious long-term attention from police, isn't about to give up his grubby, lucrative business.
Go away, I said!
Glenn Conley with that report, and coming